Hey Craig, hey Claire, how are you guys? Awesome, man. We're so glad you guys are here. Thank you for joining us.
Why don't you guys just tell us, how long have y'all been going to Pinelake?
We are coming up on about 5 years of being members at Pinelake.
That's awesome. And go ahead and share with us, why did you decide to go to Uganda?
Well, about 5 years ago, God had put Africa on my heart during an L3 time, and he had done the same thing individually with Claire too several years before.
Why don't you guys tell us just some of the things that you did while you were in Uganda?
We did everything from medical visits. We went with a medical team and went and visited mothers and fathers and grandparents that have HIV, to go into a primary school and teaching a lesson on the Good Samaritan and interacting and singing and dancing, to going and just doing elderly visits, praying and sharing the gospel with a lot of them.
So how has God changed you through this whole process?
I have a lot of control in the world that I live in here in the States. I like to be on a routine. I like to be on a schedule. I just like most people, when that gets out of whack a little bit, it kind of throws me off. When we got to Uganda, that kind of all disappeared. We had a saying when we were there with our team that everything kind of works on Africa time, and it all just kind of works out. And you would think you were going to be late to a job or a mission that we were going on, and we would show up on time, and then we would think it was running late, that we needed to be somewhere else, and somehow we would get back to where we were supposed to be on time. So there is little need for a feeling of control.
He showed me a lot in Uganda, but he wasn't done when I got on the plane to come back home. So we come back into Entebbe, and then we fly into Amsterdam, and we start hearing what's going on in the world. We've been in villages of Africa. There's no news to a world news story. And it was pretty chaotic. I was really surprised looking back how quickly the enemy tried to reinsert that into our lives, even in the airports.
God says over and over again, do not fear. The Lord's going to be with you. Do not be discouraged. And I think it was easy for us to get discouraged coming back in. That fear is not as necessary as I think it is on a day-to-day basis, and just to kind of let go and let God lead a little bit more.
It was amazing to see what God did there, and then to see what God's doing since we have come back. And we're looking forward to hopefully going back sooner than later.
That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for
Thank you
talking.
for joining us.